Welcome to the Kriya Yoga Masterclass, the #1 yoga community on SKOOL. Inside you'll get unlimited access to live weekly Kriya Yoga classes, soul talks live from a Thailand beach, live Kriya Yoga satsangs, bi-monthly full moon and new moon holy fires, 500 plus on-demand videos, and you get it all for only $200. One-time payment, lifetime access. Go to Kriya Yoga Masterclass and join the Kriya Yoga Masterclass today. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. Inside the Kriya Yoga shop, you'll discover 108 Raksha beads and Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork on t-shirts, notebooks, tumblers, and canvases for Kali, Samadhi, Shiva and Shakti, Babaji on the fire, Lord Ganesha, the 7 chakras, the Sri Yantra, enlightened VEDAGURUDEV, the holy Yagna fire, Shanmukhi Mudra. If this artwork represents your soul, visit kriyayogashop.com. Kriya Babaji Namo. 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 Welcome to our April 19th VEDAGURUDEV'S Soul Talks live from a Thailand beach. As you can see, we're transmuting live from a Thailand beach. Those are real Thai palm trees, and that is a real Thai ocean right here. So we are transmitting live and direct from a Thailand beach. So everybody put your questions in the YouTube chat and we'll get to them shortly. But before we get started, let me tell you about the ways you could support the Kriya Yoga Masterclass. The first way and the best way to support the Kriya Yoga Masterclass is to practice Kriya Yoga. You say, how do I start practicing Kriya Yoga? Well, we have a Kriya Yoga Masterclass. The website is kriyayogamasterclass.com. Right now we have a lifetime membership, $200, one-time payment, never pay again, just pay $200 one time, and you'll be in for life. And you could take your time and go at your own pace for $200 one-time payment, and you could practice Kriya Yoga the rest of your life. So in this video, you'll see all the benefits you get by joining our lifetime membership and our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, kriyayogamasterclass.com. Welcome to the Kriya Yoga Masterclass, the #1 yoga community on SKOOL, where dedicated seekers learn the sacred practice of Kriya Yoga to awaken peace, clarity, and higher consciousness. If you're ready to go deeper, the Masterclass gives you everything you need to build a powerful daily practice and awaken your true inner potential. Inside the community, you'll receive powerful, unlimited access to Saturdays live weekly Kriya Yoga classes, Sundays soul talks live from a Thailand beach, Wednesdays live Kriya Yoga satsangs, bi-monthly full moon and new moon holy fires, 500 plus on-demand training videos, and the best part, you get it all for only $200. Lifetime access, never pay again, invest once, practice for life. If you feel the calling to awaken your true inner potential through Kriya Yoga, go to kriyayogamasterclass.com and join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass today. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com and join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass today. Lifetime membership, $200, one-time payment. Just go to kriyayogamasterclass.com and join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass and practice thousands of Kriyas for the rest of your life. Live class every Saturday and bi-monthly holy fires
Very interactive, loving community, so a lot of value. Just go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. The second way you could support our Kriya Yoga Masterclass is by visiting our Kriya Yoga store for all your spiritual needs. Just go to kriyayogashop.com. Support Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork on shirts, notebooks, tumblers, and canvases. And we also have 108 Raksha beads, one mala. I think we have 6 left, so going fast. Just go to kriyayogashop.com and make your purchase today. And in this video, you'll see everything we have to offer on our Kriya Yoga Shop.
Go to kriyayogashop.com to explore our Kriya Yoga store. When you look online, most spiritual items feel mass-produced, disconnected from the sacred meaning they're trying to represent. That's exactly why we created the Kriya Yoga Shop, a place where authentic spiritual symbolism and divine artwork come together. Inside the Kriya Yoga Shop, you'll discover 108 Raksha beads and Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork on t-shirts, notebooks, tumblers, and canvases for Goddess Kali Devi, Kriya Yoga Samadhi, the divine union of Shiva and Shakti, Babaji on the fire, Lord Ganesha, the 7 chakras, the Sri Yantra, Vedgurudev and Satupon Lake, the Holy Yagna fire, Shanmukhi Mudra. Imagine bringing Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork into your daily life. Go to kriyayogashop.com and make your purchase today.
Go to kriyayogashop.com and make your purchase today and support Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork on shirts, notebooks, canvases, and we also have 108 Raksha beads, only 6 left, so get it while they last. Just go to kriyayogashop.com. The third way you could support the Kriya Yoga Masterclass is also by practicing Kriya Yoga. So you say you don't have the financial means, you're broke in 2026, money should be no barrier to practicing Kriya Yoga. So we have a free Kriya Yoga school. The website is freekriyayoga.com. And we have thousands of people practicing Kriya Yoga all around the world. So in this video, you'll see how you could join our free Kriya Yoga school. freekriyayoga.com.
Welcome to the free Kriya Yoga School, the #1 authentic yoga community on Skool, where thousands are actually practicing Kriya Yoga worldwide. This isn't theory, it's real transformation. Inside you'll get authentic Kriya Yoga teachings, simple, practical, and powerful. 2 YouTube live streams every week. Wednesday, live Kriya Yoga Q&A satsangs, getting direct answers. Sunday, live deep soul talks on a Thailand beach. 11 step-by-step beginner mini courses. No confusion, just progression. A global community that keeps you consistent. Real support, so you stop quitting halfway. Here you get structure, accountability, and momentum. And it's 100% free. So the real question is, are you ready to practice Kriya Yoga or just keep watching? Click the yellow join group button now or stay stuck. Your call.
Are you ready to start practicing Kriya Yoga 100% free? Just go to freekriyayoga.com. So you can have some tools to help you navigate this world. So we'll show you. We're the #1 yoga community on Skool, both the paid and the free. So the platform we're on is Skool, SKOOL. And this is the banner you see. Vedgurudev, Master Yoga Teacher, Vedgurudev, Yoga Acharya Certified. You see my certificates at the bottom. #1 yoga community on Skool, real spiritual tools to overcome the world. This is the location map. What happened there? Doesn't want to show that one? Okay. This is the location map where you can see all of our members around the world. And also, this is our banner for our free Kriya Yoga school. Kriya Yoga Authentic Teachings, Kriya Yoga 2 live streams per week. You're on one of the live streams. #1 yoga community on Skool. Start your spiritual journey and having fun. And you can see we have thousands of people practicing yoga 100% free all around the world. So just go to kriyayogamasterclass.com for our paid yoga community, #1 on SKOOL, and go to freekriyyoga.com, #1 free yoga community on SKOOL. And I think that pretty much covers it all. Let me see one more thing. If you want to become a YouTube channel member, just go to youtube.com/@VEDGURUDEV. Make sure you click on the subscribe button. If you see a video you like, click on it. And when you click on the like button, if you see a hype button, drop down, hype us up. We need all the help we can get with the YouTube algorithm. So make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/@VEDGURUDEV, and make sure you become a YouTube channel member if it resonates with you. And with that said, let's get started with our April 19th VEDGURUDEV Soul Talks live from a Thailand beach with me, VEDGURUDEV, and Vedgari Moksha. Namaste, Vedgari Moksha.
Namaste. Thrilled to be here for yet another Soul Talks. So welcome everybody. And when I'm here, I feel like I'm in an alternate reality. Maybe it's the screen, but I would rather be here than out in the Maya world. So maybe this is a portal. So yes.
Absolutely. Our sacred sanctuary, our meditation garden, away from the glare of the Maya delusional world.
Yes, I love it. Well, I just wanted to state my, I don't know, like my intentions and my prayers for tonight's conversation. So, I don't know, it's first, good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for joining our Soul Talks. Tonight, I am deeply grateful to have you all in this space as we navigate the complexities of life together and dive into this sacred path of Kriya Yoga. My sincere hope is that our discussions here provide you with practical tools, a sense of peace, and above all, renewed hope in this world. To help guide our conversation and keep our hearts aligned, I call upon the Shiva Shakti energy, the divine union of the masculine and feminine. We welcome the energies of Shiva and Parvati to ground us in transformation and strength, Brahma to remind us of the ultimate reality, Saraswati to grant us wisdom and clear speech, Lakshmi for abundance of spirit, and Vishnu to preserve the harmony of our gatherings. May they bring all their divine qualities to this circle, illuminate our path, and opening our minds. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. So, clearing the energy.
Very beautiful, Vedgari Moksha. Outstanding as always.
Thank you.
Good way to start our April 19th Soul Talks, live from the Thailand beach.
Well, I have a couple hellos. Let's see, we have Paul.
Outstanding.
We have Paul here. He says, "Good day, friends. Another day in paradise." Absolutely.
Another day in paradise. Absolutely, right? You know, what is better? Live from a Thailand beach, enjoying the palm trees, enjoying the Thai ocean behind me, enjoying the sea breeze. Outstanding. Also, before we get started, today is Songkran in Bang Saray. So as I was driving in, they have all their stalls set up for the water gun. So we might have to make this a short one, because once they start playing the water festival, I got to get all my electronics out the way.
Or it's lights out.
They would love to blow up my laptop and, all the equipment and everything. So, I don't want to give them the opportunity. It's pretty tame, right now, but I see them right now setting up, and they got all their water guns for sale. So hopefully we can make it before they really start the water festivities. And also for those people that didn't see in our satsang or in our class, that last Tuesday, I was in the midst of the water fight of Songkran. So Thai New Year is called Songkran. So right now it is Thai New Year. And the way the Thais celebrate the New Year, they throw water on each other. They have a big water fight. They have big water guns and squirting each other. So I made a video to explain what Thai New Year is for those people that have never experienced Thai New Year, never heard of it. So in this first video, I'll show you a tame video that shows you what Thai New Year Songkran is. And last Tuesday and last Monday, I was in Bangkok, and the main place they celebrate Songkran is this road called Silom Road. Over 1 million people, totally packed, right? So like you'll see in this video Songkran, and then in the second video you'll see actual VEDAGURUDEV partaking with his colorful Songkran shirt and his water gun in the air and hands up, partying and everything. So I'll play the first video so you could have a little understanding of what the Thai holiday, the Thai New Year Songkran is about. And in the second video, you'll see me in the heart, the belly of the beast of it all, right? So here's the first video. So you see that video, relatively tame, showing the water festival. In the second video, you'll see all the madness. VEDAGURUDEV in the middle of Silom Road, Bangkok, with his water gun up and his festive Songkran shirt, hyping up the party, hands in the air, all of the above. So let me play that video right now so you could see the madness for yourself, what it's like to be in there. hey, 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 Mahadev, Mahadev,
Mahadev,
Mahadev.
Mahadev.
So, VEDGURUDEV likes to enjoy himself, so the opportunity presented itself. So I went directly to the main place they play Songkran. I haven't played Songkran in over 10 years. It used to be a working thing. When I used to DJ, the club I DJ'd at had like a 18-wheeler and speakers, and I would talk on the microphone. So, but the opportunity presented itself, and I enjoy myself. I am a blissed out yogi. I enjoy a party if it's presented to me, you know? Not an everyday thing, but once a year, it's okay, right? Then I go back to
Yeah,
my meditation cushion and relax.
yeah.
So, re- retiring the Songkran videos for till next year.
Hopefully they don't pop up behind you.
Yeah,
Ah,
hopefully it seems pretty tame right now. Like they're starting to set up to sell water guns and everything, but not yet. The party hasn't started. Usually it starts in the afternoon, so hopefully I can make it out of here unscathed and dry.
yeah. Well, if you
So we'll
gotta
see
go, you
what
gotta go.
happens. Oh yeah, it's okay. You know, once they start playing, I guess we're gonna wrap it up, but not
Yeah.
yet. So hopefully we can make it through the window before they start shooting their water guns and throwing water on each other. But it's coming.
Well, I got a couple more hellos. Sandy says, "Hi, cuties. Namaste, all."
Hello, all cuties out there. Hello, cutie Sandy. Namaste to everybody out there. You know, if you have any questions, put it in the YouTube chat. Glad to have you here.
And then we have Polly Esther. She says, "Namaste to you all. Namaste."
Namaste to you, Polyester. Glad to have you here. Good day in Australia.
And then Polly Esther says, "Hi, Sandy." So our members are saying hi to each other.
It's cool. Our soul talks and our satsangs is turning into the love fest like our
Yeah.
Saturday class. And our Saturday class and for our Kriya Yoga Masterclass members, the first 10-15 minutes is a love fest. Everybody loving each other. Rising tides lift all boats. So I encourage that on our live streams also.
And then Sandy says, "Hi, Polly, Paul, and all that rhymed." Yeah, Polly and Paul.
Hi, Polly and Paul. All that rhymes together, right?
Sandy, you're so funny. She says, "Shanti, go low, 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 low."
Oh, Shorty. Shorty get low, 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 low. And baggy sweatpants and the Reebok with the strap. If you don't know, that's Low by Flow Rider. So I like that song because that's one of my Miami friends. So I enjoy that. We support 305 Miami, Florida. So if you want to put that in your Spotify playlist, Low by Flow Rider.
And Polly Esther sends this smiley face, a thumbs up, and your heart is white to me, and then another heart was black. So I remember you were saying that your hearts are supposed to be red. So I don't know what's going on here.
We'll take it. White heart, black heart. We love all hearts.
Yeah.
You know,
We love
red
all
hearts.
colored hearts.
We love all color hearts and emojis. We'll take them all.
Yeah.
Right?
We don't discriminate.
We see beyond the color of the hearts and emojis.
Yeah.
And see the true feeling and essence in the bhava.
Yeah. Great soul lesson here. Colors of our hearts. So last our sat song, Darren suggested that I do Mother Teresa quotes. But I've been looking into Mother Teresa, and let's just say she's not the saint we thought she was. So I don't know. Just thinking about blind worship. So I don't know. So I looked into several sources, and apparently she would deliberately withhold pain relief from dying children, and, I don't know,
Not no good.
yeah, I don't know, she would tell poor people to accept suffering as a gift from God and tell terminally ill patients their pain brought them closer to God, and, despite receiving millions in donations, not 1 cent went to the children and the sick she was in charge of, and when she was sick herself, she sought the best medical care for herself, but others, she told them that suffering was good, so, I don't know, I was just
The
thinking, like, the
irony.
subject of, blind worship when a spiritual leader is placed on a pedestal, it's dangerous when a person is branded as a living saint, because any critique of their methods is dismissed. I don't know, and guilt-free donations, and no human. I just think no human should be exempt from ethics. So yeah, I was just thinking like blind worship. We can dive
Yeah,
into
when
that
you look
subject.
behind the curtain and you really see the Wizard of Oz for who he is, it's ugly. But I would suggest the best way, instead of giving your power to other people and praying that they're going to come save you, go in the bathroom, look in the mirror, and save yourself. You know? Don't wait for anybody. You know? Most people are lazy. If I give money to Mother Teresa, she's going to save me. They're just going to give you some fluff and sell you a used car sale. Oh, suffering's good. This is a gift from God. What? You
Yeah,
know? How does that ease my pain? You know? How does that help me overcome what I'm going through in my physical body? You know? Like,
yeah,
it doesn't. So once you really look behind the curtain, you really see that a lot of these people are are real charlatans, right? But the way you could get over this is you don't give your power to anybody. You have all the tools you need inside you as you. All you have to do is realize those tools. And instead of giving your power to other people so they could separate you from your money, take your own power, right? Don't give your power away to other people. Don't hope other people are going to come save you. You know, they're going to save themselves, right? When they're in pain, they're going to use your money to get the best medical care they can. When you're in pain, they're going to say, give me some more donations. Suffering is part of it, you know? So you begin to see how ugly the monetization of spirituality is, you know? And once you start taking your own power back and you become self-realized, Yogananda's place is called Self-Realization Fellowship. We're realizing our true inner potential. We're realizing our true inner power, our true inner divinity. We're not trying to hope and pray that someone's going to come save us. We save ourselves. We do our own inner work. I go in the bathroom every morning and every night and say, how can I be a better person? I'm not saying, please, Baba G, come save me. And if Baba G comes and saves me, that's great. But if not, it's another day at the office. So I'm always trying to do my inner work and save myself and not giving my power out to anybody. And I'm definitely not believing what anybody else says. Let me tell you a story about God. God did this, God did that. Nah, I'm good. You know, I have a direct connection to God. So when we align ourselves with our own divinity and our susimnanati, we don't wait for nobody. So I recommend not waiting for nobody. And, you know, okay, you know, if you give me $15,000, I'll send God an email for you. Yeah, no thanks. I'm good. You know? And how would they even know where you're at on the spiritual path anyway? So they have no clue. They're just selling you a used car, if you know what I'm saying. They're just snake oil salesmen. So I don't know. I don't trust any of them. And I would suggest don't even trust VEDAGURUDEV. You know,
yeah,
do your own inner work, be your own savior. You know what I'm saying? I'm
yeah,
just saying some things on here, you know, like, but I'm not trying to separate people from their money. You know, I'm just trying to answer questions wholeheartedly. If you like what we're doing and you want to support the Kriya Yoga Masterclass, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine too. You know, that's actually why we have the free school. We don't want money to be a barrier entry. I want the best payment for me is for you to be the best person you could be. You know, if you want to support, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine too. You know, but yeah, I don't know. The more you walk the spiritual path, the more you see that you don't really need to listen to anybody. You just wake up the dormant tools you have in you, and you don't give your power away to nobody, you know? And stay in a state of fearlessness, and then you'll be okay. But yeah, when you really start to look behind the curtain, you see how ugly so-called enlightened sages or saints are,
Yeah.
you know? I watched this documentary. I forgot what it was called. I watched it a while back. There was this guy, right? He he basically pretended he was a guru, and he had all these followers and everybody, and then at the end of the documentary he said he was just faking, you know? But he really duped a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know, they're out here, you know? So I don't like it because it gives a black eye to yoga and spirituality, but like, they're out here. And if
Yeah.
they could see an opportunity to separate you from your money and sell you a used car, they're definitely going to, you know? Like, if you buy my program, blah, 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 you know? I'll bring out my magic wand and I'll touch it on your head and you'll magically be enlightened. Ding, you know? It's not how it works, you know? You got to do the inner work, you know? So, like, and it's impossible for anybody to get you into a higher state of consciousness. They just can't do it. You have to do the inner work. So I wouldn't wait for anybody to save you, you know? And then when you see these people, you know, how ugly it is that I'm taking donations for children and I steal all that money and the children gets no donations, you know?
Yeah.
You know, I hope that's not true. I hope other people would do better than that. But
Yeah.
if you give me a donation to give to children, I'm giving straight to the children. I'm not taking no administrative fees or this and that or marketing. Give it straight to the children, you know? So I don't know, you know? They're out here and I want no part of it, to be honest with you, you know? If you're really trying to help the children, help the children. Don't steal from. What a ugly, gross thing that is, to steal from children who are
Yeah.
in need. Ugh. That's the worst karma, you know? I wouldn't want to be anybody who did that out here, you know?
Yeah. Bad karma.
Reincarnating as a bug, a rat, an ant, or something. I don't know. Maybe that's too high for them already. So, who steals from children? Ew, gross, you know? Like hurting children, stealing from children. Gross. Oh, yeah, look at me. I got a nice car I stole from children. You're still a loser. Loser. It's been a
Yeah.
while since I brought
Loser.
out the loser, right? People who hurt children and steal from children, loser. People who sell fake ghost stories to separate you from your money, you know? Let me tell you a story about God so I could buy a Rolls Royce, loser, you know? Be better out here. So all these
Be better.
charlatans, snake oil salesmen, used car salesmen, for God, get out of here with that, you know? So I hope people do better, but yeah.
Yeah.
Stealing from children, bad karma, the worst. Stinks. Super loser, you know?
Yes.
Anytime you hurt a children, it's super loser, right? It's almost unforgivable loser karma, you know? I want no part of that, you know?
Well, I've got comments building up on this. Well, first,
Okay, great.
Sandy, this was on the your videos. Like, I love dancing. Also, high vibing, baby. Yes.
Yeah, I love it too. A lot of deities in the Vedic culture, the Hindu culture, dancing Shiva. I enjoy dancing. It's a great expression to
Yeah.
upload your blissful state, you know, get you to a higher consciousness. Yeah. Laugh as much as possible, dance as much as possible, be happy as much as possible. These indirectly get you to a higher state of consciousness, you know? So there are many roads to the mountaintop. pick which one works best for you. Some people want to meditate. Some people like dancing. Some people make music. Some people do art. It's all great. You know, whatever gets you into that higher state of consciousness, do it as much as possible. This world is hard enough. We need some higher consciousness practices out there, whatever it is.
I've got 3 comments and 1 from Sandy, so I'll just read them real quick. Sandy says, "Yeah, I'm not a fan of her." And also, I read up on emoji. Ex-members shared he's creepy, harassment, abuse. Ugh, giving bad name to gurus.
I mean, yeah, I just don't understand that. You should be uplifting people, helping people, not abusing people. This is anti-yoga, right? We do yoga to help people and uplift people, not be in a lower frequency ego-based state, you know? Looking for opportunities. Yeah, I practice yoga so I could sexually harass people. What? You're missing the whole point. That's not why we do yoga. If you're going to sexually harass people, just be an NPC in the world, lower frequency. There are a lot of people doing nefarious things in lower frequencies. We're raising our frequency away from that. I always like when my guru said, we wear all white, so we don't want to get our clothes dirty in the mud with the pigs, you know? We're sitting on a cloud away from that. I want no part of that. They're going towards that, you know? We're going away from that. So I don't know where they get their perspective. I mean, I never had any interactions with these people, but I don't know. They're missing the point. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We don't do we do yoga to help people. We do yoga to love people. We do yoga to reach a higher state of consciousness. If we're sexually harassing people, abusing children, we're going backwards. We're not going forward. So we should always go forward. And these lower frequencies, we're trying to shed those. We're not trying to do it more. So you should be ashamed of yourself, you know? Definitely don't hurt no children, you know? If you want to abuse your body or, I don't know, sexually harass people, I wouldn't recommend it. But the thing I would never do, no matter how much money you give me, is hurt a child. Steal from a child. Gross. It stinks so bad. I'm so ashamed of people out here, you know, using the banner of yoga or spirituality to abuse other people, harass people, steal from children. Gross, you know? Yeah. Ew, gross. Loose.
Yeah. Yeah, don't get, whatever they're trying to do, get loose from them or, gross.
Man, you know? We're trying to get away from that. We're not trying to go towards that. Like, come on now, you know? But there are a lot of God used car salesmen out here trying to sell you a used car. Let me tell you a story about God. Blah, 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 you know? No thanks. I'm good, you know? I got a direct connection. You know what you should do? You should do this. How would they even know how you feel inside you as you know? They wouldn't. They're just making up stories, you know? What a ego-based, judgmental thing. Let me tell you what you should do, you know? That's why in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, I was like, here's all the techniques. Pick the best one that works for you. That was my plan on Kriya Yoga. I learned thousands of Kriyas. I said, all right, this one might work for another yogi, but I'm not really feeling it. Put that one on the shelf. Maybe I'll come back to it. These ones I feel, I'm going to integrate it into my daily sadhana, and that's what it is, you know?
Yeah.
But when they start gatekeeping, and let me tell you, if you do this technique, you'll be aligned with God, and please save that, you know?
Well, Polyester says, I'm so glad you mentioned that, Vedgari Moksha. I cringed a bit when these quotes were announced. Great advice, Vedgurudev. Yeah, great advice.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know too much about Mother Teresa, and I'm trying to be a good yogi and stay away from judgment. But if that is true, I you know, I hope it's not true, you know?
Yeah.
Help children, love people unconditionally, you know? Always be a beacon of hope for people out here. I mean, the world is hard enough without you adding to the horror movie of the Maya delusional world. What's going on with people? Now I understood why I just felt dirty when I had to come back from the Himalayan mountains. I was like, ugh,
Yeah.
gross. You know, I'm inserting myself into the Matrix. I'm inserting myself back into the horror movie. Oh my God. People holding up the banner of yoga and spirituality as a way to buy a new car. Gross. Oh, gross. You know? Can't I go back to my cave? You know?
No. Please. Paul says a good one to look into for quotes would be the Law of One, if any of you have heard of it. I've heard of it. I haven't looked into it, but I will see what nuggets I can find.
Yeah, I've heard of it a little bit. I think Chad interviewed a guy called Aaron Abke that I saw his video, and it was about the Law of One and what's the deity Ra, right? I think that's his name. Mariana would know about this more than me, but yeah, I mean, and anybody has any good quotes? I mean, maybe put that on our list. Law of One. We'll replace Mother Teresa with Law of One.
Oh. And Sandy, she's all ding.
Ding.
You're enlightened. Ding.
You're enlightened. Welcome to the party. You are now enlightened. I dust off my magic enlightenment wand, and did your check clear? Yes, it cleared, Guruji. Okay. You know, let me dust out my $15,000 magic wand. Ding! You are now enlightened. Congratulations, my son. Your check cleared and you are now enlightened, you know? Yeah, like I saw like Sadhguru was giving pilgrimages to Kailash for $15,000. I was talking to Ved Mooney. I was like, we went up Kailash for free. we went way further than they go, you know? And like, you know, they got all these ghost stories. What's the lake called? Manasavura. I have a hard time saying Manasavura, you know? So like this lake, aliens came down and they got into, I didn't see no aliens. Where? You know? Where were they at? You know, show me, you know? Like when I went to Satupon Lake, this Indian actor is saying he went to Satupon Lake and he saw a giant serpent come out the lake and all these stories. And I was like, giant serpent in Satupon Lake? I would have been eating the first half second I got in there. I was a nice, tasty strip of bacon floating over Satupon Lake every morning, right? If there was a Naga in there, I wouldn't be here right now for sure. So they got all these ghost stories about these faraway places that you're probably never gonna go, and you know, I mean, I hate to say it, but Autobiography of a Yogi is full of stories, you know, but like, I don't know. I would just do your inner work and I wouldn't really worry about these stories. But yeah, no one can give you enlightenment. It's something you have to realize inside you as you, or you have to unlock inside you as you. So I would say that's my best advice. So anybody who's telling you they can give you enlightenment for a nice payment of $15,000 or whatever it is, get away from that person. No one can give you anything. You have to unlock it. You have to realize it yourself, you know? So, and it's even better when you realize it yourself, because you're not dependent on anybody to get to a higher state of consciousness, you know? So that would be my best advice.
Yeah. Yeah, who knew enlightenment had a price tag?
Right, and shiny new car, enlightenment, right? You know?
Our brother Paul says, I just had Lyra look up some Law of One quotes up and sent the link to Vedgari Moksha. Yes, Ra. Okay, thank you, Paul.
Outstanding. Yes, Ra. Okay. I thought it was Ra, but it's been a while. I remember that was like 2 or 3 years ago. I saw Chad's video on Raw. Or when me and Chad started the Kriya Yoga School, I went back and watched his videos, so I can have an understanding of the things he's
Yeah.
talking about. I think this was, yeah, I like this guy. I think his name is Aaron Apke. Yeah, pretty good interest. I resonated with it. I was like, yeah, could be. I never heard of Ra, but as long as he's a light being and he's not trying to hurt anybody, hate anybody, I like it. I take inspiration from everybody. I'm not one of these rigid yogis like, wait a minute, you're a lama, you're a Buddhist monk, not playing for my football team. I don't listen to anything you say. La 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 la.
Yeah.
I said, oh great, you're a Buddhist? We love Buddhist lamas, What do you got to say? I take inspiration from you. So it's like playing tennis. They give me inspiration, I give them inspiration, we hit the ball back and forth across the court. So yeah.
Well, Mariana says yes, the law of one would be interesting. So
Nice, yeah. Okay. Let's put it on our list for upcoming quotes. Law of one, Ra,
but then Polly says the law of one is golden dawn stuff. Use strong discernment. Okay, so I will look into this. I like that we have
Okay,
balance here.
I mean, take what resonates with you, and what doesn't resonate, you throw it away. I mean, you see some of our quotes, I'm like, I don't know about that. Like, especially when they say you got to suffer, I'm like, I don't need to suffer,
Yeah.
Oh,
so we gotta get
ambulance going? Passing by. No, I don't gotta get going,
Okay.
Somebody's already hurt,
They haven't even started.
Haven't even started man down already, I mean, when I was in Bangkok, there was a constant row of people fainting, and like when you're in that many people, a concert, it happens, so I don't know, maybe they were just trying to get through the traffic. There's not much traffic here, so I don't know the point, but yeah. So yeah, I mean, if you look at our quotes, there's some quotes I don't resonate with. I'm like, nah, So we'll take the good, and we'll take we'll throw away the bad, I mean, I don't, any enlightened beings, somebody has something to offer, so I don't want to throw out the baby with the bathwater. Even like somebody like David Icke, they're always pointing to the reptilian. I mean, I like the other stuff he says. Some of the stuff I'm like, I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but a lot of the stuff I like, especially the stuff he says about higher consciousness. I was like, maybe he got a good point there. I'm gonna contemplate on that, Reptilians, I don't really resonate with, but I've never had an audience, but could be. I don't know. Maybe I'm on a higher frequency and they don't come and give me an audience. I don't know. I've never had an audience of reptilians. I've never had an experience, but could be out there. I don't know. They just don't come around me for whatever reason. I've never had experience, and that's probably a good thing. What do I need lower frequency beings around me for anyway?
It'd be too much work.
I like when my guru said, it's magic. The trash takes itself out, right? Like, just as a byproduct of you being on a higher consciousness, you don't get an audience of demons, devils, reptilians, lower frequency beings. So the trash takes itself out. It's magic.
Problem solved.
Problem solved. It solved itself.
Mariana says, good evening, my brothers and sister yogis. Good evening, Mariana.
Oh, good evening, Mariana. Glad to have you here. We were just talking about the law of one, Aaron Apke. Maybe you could give us some insights on Ra, I think his name is.
And polyester says, Madame Blavatsky, the New Age psyop is based on it. Okay, on the law of one. Okay, and she's a big psychic.
Blavatsky. Yeah, I mean, I like to think I have my shield up, so
Yeah.
psyops dissolve on impact. So whoever it is, I got my shield up, and I'll use my discernment and my discrimination to say, nah. You know, I'm not one to hold my tongue. I'll be like, nah, that don't resonate with me. I can't see God saying that. You know what I'm saying? So anything it's like hate based or violence based or murder based, I'll be like, nah. You know, suffering based. You know.
Polyester says, "I'm sorry, I'm being interrupted. Back shortly." Okay. I guess
Oh,
you'll
it's
be
all
speed
good.
watching.
Take your time. Life calls. It happens to all of us.
And Naveen Arjuna is here. He says, "Namaste, everyone. Namaste."
Namaste, Naveen. Glad to have you here. I'm glad you got back safely to the USA, you and Wendell. If you have any questions, put in the YouTube chat. Also, congratulations. I saw you put in the school community. You made it to 96 hours of fasting. Outstanding accomplishment. I'm proud of you, Naveen. That's great work. Keep up the good work.
Yeah.
Right? So, yeah, 96 hours. That's a true accomplishment. You know, that takes some real willpower, a real intention to get to 96 hours, you know? Like a lot of yogis can't even get to that point. So, you're doing good work out here. Keep up the good work, you know?
Yeah.
And once you feel the fruits and benefits from fasting for that long, it becomes like a lifelong practice, you know? So I notice that too. Like I just don't have the feeling to eat as much as I used to. One time a day is what I'll eat at the max. And if I feel like how could I say I'm under the weather or I'm not doing as good in my practice, like when I went to Bangkok last week, I'll fast, you know, just to purify and cleanse myself. So yeah, the best medicine in the universe, fasting, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So
Even
no
in the
need for
Bible,
pills, no need for medicine. Fasting is the best medicine.
I think there's a quote in the Bible somewhere. I'd have to look it up, but Jesus says if you want to heal any disease, fasting. It was like, that's it, fasting.
There you go. I think it was in one of the quotes we said, prayer and fasting.
Yeah.
Short and to the point, short and
Yes,
sweet,
I think
right?
it was Jesus quotes. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to reach a higher state of consciousness, prayer, bhakti, and fasting. I agree, right? Short and simple, right? 2 words, prayer and fasting, you know? That's it. That's all you need. If you got that in your pocket, you're 90% of the way home.
Well, Sandy asks, I've only good things about GD, including from someone in the group. Polly, is there a dark side? Yeah, maybe Polly knows some more stuff.
Who's GD?
I'm only think the only thing we talked about was law of one, so I'm not sure what is GD an abbreviation of that.
Maybe no. Let me know what GD is.
Yeah.
I'm not too familiar. I mean, some people resonate with certain things, some people don't. It's not one size fits all, you know? If it uplifts you and makes you feel good, it's great. If it doesn't, throw it away, you know? So that's kind of how I look at it, you know? I don't, and I'm to the point where I'm not really throwing the baby out with the bathwater. I'm like, David Icke, I don't know about those reptilians. Never had an audience, so I don't have any direct experience, but I like what he says about higher consciousness and be out of a fear-based state and this type of stuff. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm sure every spiritual tradition has some good insights. If it doesn't resonate with you, then maybe throw that one away, you know. But it's not 100% all the time, you know. Let's say it like that. If you get, I was saying in our last class, our 111th class, when I used to DJ, if I had 80% of the people happy, I was winning. It's almost physically impossible to have 100% of the people winning, you know? There's always one joker who doesn't like one song, and, you know, when you got the party going, he wants to slow dance or something. You can't please everybody. So if they're hitting above 50%, then they're doing really good. So let's say it like that. So the things that don't resonate with you, throw it away. The things that resonate with you, put in your pocket. So that's kind of how I do it.
So I got an answer from Sandy. She said that Pauline mentioned the Golden Dawn. So that's what the GD stands for. Golden Dawn.
Golden Dawn. Okay. I mean, I don't have any reference or any knowledge of Golden Dawn at all. So I'll take your word for it. I don't know. Like I said, you know, hopefully people out here are uplifting people and helping people and not lowering people's frequency and stealing from them and cheating them and scamming them. So whatever so-called spiritual practice people have out there, just uplift people and help people and love people, you know. Any ones that aren't doing that should be ashamed of yourself. We're trying to help people.
Ashamed of yourself.
You know? The world is hard enough without making it harder, you know?
Yeah.
So don't use people's want and desire to walk the spiritual path and be better to steal their money. Gross.
Well, Mariana says there's a lot of wisdom and beautiful quotes in it. So I think she's referring to the Golden Dawn, or maybe the Love one.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll see.
We'll check it out.
Ones. Vedgari Moksha, whatever ones don't resonate with you, throw it away, you know?
Okay.
Use your own discernment and your own discrimination and be like, I don't know about that one, you know? Anything that's like suffering-based, hate-based, violent-based, we throw that away for sure, you know? Uplifting, loving, helping, put it on the list, you know? So just Vedgari Moksha has good discernment, so she knows what would be good, and put your stamp on it, your seal of approval. I trust Vedgari Moksha's discernment and discrimination, so you know. And once it comes out, then I'll use my filter, you know, to see what comes to the stream of consciousness, you know.
All right, we got some more hellos. Polly says, good day, Mariana. So, yay.
Good day, Mariana. Glad to have you here. I think your elephant pants should be on the way. Naveen, let me know what the status of the elephant pants are. Should be coming your way from California in the next couple days.
And J. Clo's here, so welcome, J. Clo.
Namaste, J. Clo. Glad to have you here.
He says, many blessings, everyone. I was a seeker in the highest. Now I just sit still.
That's perfectly great, too. My guru used to say silence is the best teacher. So sometimes you feel the need to be a seeker, go places, find divine knowledge. But I've found in my case, some of the highest yogis are called Mona yogis, which are silent yogis. They don't have to say anything. They just be alone with themselves. And they definitely have good insights. So, yeah, being alone with yourself is a good practice. Definitely.
J. Clo says, I haven't met God, but a lot of lower level beings. I need to level up.
I'm sure you've met God. It's inside you as you. The kingdom of heaven is within. So I wouldn't talk to your water like that. You're leveling up for sure. So God, if you see the oneness of God, not the dualist perspective of God, you're not saying God's over here and I'm over here. You're saying God is here and I am here. So once you have that mindset that the oneness of God inside you as you, then you realize you don't have to go anywhere to meet God, you know? Like God's not down the street. You want to see God, just go in the bathroom and look in the mirror. And yeah, hopefully we could start shedding those lower frequencies, raise your consciousness up where lower beings can't reach you.
Yeah.
But it's difficult because this world, you've been conditioned to identify with suffering and lower frequencies, and it takes a little bit of practice to break out of that. But we're here to help, J. Clo. You know, if you've met a lot of lower frequency beings, tell me what they look like. I've never seen them. You know, they don't give me
Yeah.
an audience. They stay away from me, right? You know. So I guess I was lucky. I avoided. I don't know, the trash can of the lower frequencies, you know? My guru used to say we don't want to sleep in a trash can of lower frequencies and lower emotions, you know? And I agree with him. I'm always trying. In Kriya Yoga, we're always raising our energy out of the lower three chakras. So, and we're burning our, our lower frequency in our Manipura chakra, our navel chakra. So, throw it in the fire pit.
Well, J. Cole says I haven't had as much activity since wearing the beads. So yay!
Absolutely. See,
I got 6 left.
you know, they've been blessed, they've been consecrated, they've been activated by VEDAGURUDEV himself and the Vedic Brahmin priests. Yeah, just by wearing the Raksha beads, it carries your energy and it's activated, and lower frequencies tend to stay away. Oh no, he got his Raksha beads in the mail. Going to the house next door, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
Too much work.
Also, wear your sutra, you know.
Yeah.
It helps too, you know. Vedgari Moksha said when she's going through it at work, she likes to rub it and feel it, so it helps too, you know.
Oh my God.
They're gonna test you out here, and if you're a first responder, man, it's rough out here. You see some things that normal people shouldn't see, so I recommend if you're a first responder to wear your Raksha beads and your sutra as much as possible, you know, because it is rough out here. The horror movie of the Maya delusional world is nonstop, you know. So I have great compassion for first responders because they see things normal people shouldn't see on a daily basis. So put your shield up, protect yourself out here, J. Clo. It is rough. It is rough. I mean, it's rough for me, and I live in yogic Disneyland, you know. I'm a blissed out yogi, so. But if you have to insert yourself into the lower frequencies, have as much tools as you can, because it's rough out here, for sure.
Sandy says, energy flows where attention goes. Don't give any negative energies 1 iota of attention. That's right.
Absolutely. I like how that sounds.
Yeah.
Energy flows where attention goes. That's well put, Sandy. Absolutely. So focus your energy, your intention, your sankalpa on things that serve you, and stay away from horror movies, you know, negative energies, lower frequencies. Don't let other people's ghost story become your ghost story. Protect your energy. It is rough out here.
Well, we've been talking about quotes and we're at the top of the hour. Should we do some quotes?
Yeah, absolutely. Time to make the donuts.
Well, I've got 11 quotes by Marcus Aurelius sent in from Mariana. So
absolutely.
Who is
great
Marcus Aurelius and why is he important? So Marcus Aurelius, he's born 121 to 180 AD, was a Roman emperor, reigned 161 to 180 AD, and a major Stoic philosopher known as the last of the 5 good emperors and the end of the Pax Romania. He is important for balancing supreme power with immense humility and virtue, and for writing Meditations, a personal journey of Stoic philosophy, still widely read for its wisdom on resilience, duty, and emotional control. Sounds good.
How many quotes do we have from Marcus Aurelius? 11 quotes from Marcus Aurelius. Where did Marcus Aurelius come from?
He came from he was the Roman emperor, so I guess Rome?
Roman emperor, the
Yeah.
great Roman philosopher Marcus Aurelius. 11 quotes interpreted by VEDAGURUDEV. All right, let's make the donuts. Number
Okay.
one.
Number one, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. Two,
Profound.
do you
Go
want to
ahead.
just go into it or do you want me to read them through first?
No, you could say all 11 and then I'll interpret
Okay.
all 11 one by one.
The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. 3, everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. 4, if you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. And this you have the power to revoke at any moment. 5, it is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. 6, never let the future disturb you. You will meet it, if you have to, with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present. 7, whenever you are about to find fault with someone, ask yourself the following question: what fault of mine most nearly resembles the one I am about to criticize? 8, the object of life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the innate insane. 9, the best revenge is not to be like your enemy. 10, think of yourself as dead. You lived your life, now take what's left and live it properly. What doesn't transmit light creates its own darkness. 11, what we do now echoes in eternity. So there we have it.
So 11 profound quotes from the Roman philosopher Marcus Aurelius. Number one.
Number one, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength.
Yeah, so when you realize you're the king of your castle and you control your universe, you're the creator of your universe, you're the director of your universe, you can make it however you want. We've been so conditioned to identify with the external Maya delusional world as real. But when you see that that's just a projection they're trying to put on you, and you have the power. You are the king or queen of your castle. You make your castle however you want. You create your universe, you create your happy place however you want. Then you start taking control of your mind. Your mind works for you. You don't work for your mind. So instead of letting your mind lead you on and carry you where it wants to go, you are the boss. You take control of your mind. And you tell your mind, this is what we're doing, you know? This is how I create my universe. And your universe, I don't want your ghost story to become my ghost story or your narrative to become my narrative. So instead of being influenced by outside circumstances, you start taking back your power. You start taking control of your power and you start mastering your mind. That's basically what we're doing in meditation and dhyana. We're mastering our mind. We're taking control of our mind. We're guiding our mind. We are the boss of our mind. We tell our mind what to do. Our mind works for us. We don't work for the mind. So once you start taking control of your mind and having the perspective that I am the boss, you know, then you start making your mind what you want it to be. And you start laughing at external things. Oh, you should think this, you should do that. I'll do whatever I want. I'm a free bird, right? I'm liberated. I don't want to be in your cage. I don't want to be in your box of perception. I want to make my universe however I want. And I master my mind in meditation. I take control of it, you know? So you should always control your mind. Don't let your mind control you. So that's essentially what we're doing in meditation. We're taking back our control. We're mastering our mind in meditation. So tell your mind, you work for me. I don't work for you. Get to work, you know? Get back to work.
I'm the boss. 2, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts.
Yeah, so if you think good, you'll have good. If you think bad, you'll have bad. So you should always have good thoughts. You should always speak highly to the water in your body because the water in your body is listening. So you should always have happy thoughts and be an unshakable mountain. No matter what Donald Trump does, happy thoughts. No matter what happens in the world, happy thoughts. No matter what anybody does, happy thoughts. No matter what my neighbor thinks, happy thoughts. So you should always have that 2-word affirmation in your pocket. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, you know? No matter what happens out here in the world. Because you realize you can't control it anyway. But what you can control is the present moment. And you can control how you think about it and how you perceive it. And you should always think about it happily. Even the so-called worst situations, you should always think about it happy. Like, oh, that was interesting. I didn't think that was going to happen today, but I'm still an unshakable mountain of happy thoughts no matter what happens, right? I don't care how much it rains, happy thoughts. I don't care how much snow, happy thoughts. I don't care how much wind, happy thoughts. You know, I don't care how much sun, happy thoughts. Always happy thoughts, you know? So you should have that perspective, you know, and put that in your pocket. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. And when you feel a lower frequency thought creeping up on you, break out your happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, you know. Keep telling yourself that affirmation to uplift yourself and get you out of that pit of despair. You know, life is hard enough without having unhappy thoughts. We don't need it, you know.
Yeah.
Always uplift yourself, you know. Rising tides lift all boats. Always talk happy to the water in your body, you know, no matter what happens, you know. Even if it's, I like when they say in the Vedic text, even if it's the end of the world, don't let anything shake your samadhi. And I always have this visualization of a yogi or yogini, you know, bombs, fire, unshaken. Doesn't matter to me because I'm in my happy place and I have happy thoughts no matter what, you know, this Maya delusional world does. Nothing shakes my inner happiness. Happy thoughts always.
Oh. Number 3, everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth.
Yeah, so you don't want other people's trash becoming your trash. You don't want their perspective becoming your perspective. Use your own discrimination, your own discernment to come to your own conclusion, you know? Do what resonates with you and uplifts you in the present moment. You know, don't let other people's, you know, influence become your influence, you know? I like when polyester says barf parrots. Don't become a barf parrot like other barf parrots, you know? Too many of them out here, you know? A bunch of people around here regurgitating stuff they saw on the mainstream media or social media. You saw what Donald Trump did? Blah, 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 you know? We don't need those barf parrots, right? Too many barf parrots. We use your own discrimination, your own discernment, put up your shield, and do what resonates with you. Don't be a regurgitator or a barf parrot. Come to your own conclusion. Make your own decision, you know? Don't let other people's influence or opinions become your opinions, you know? Too many ghost stories out here, you know? Come to your own conclusion, you know? Make your own happy story and go to your own happy place. Don't let other people influence you. No more barf parrots. Barf parrots, go home.
Well, number 4, if you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. And this you have the power to provoke at any moment.
Yeah, well, realize you can't control anything externally. Only thing you can control is how you react to things in the present moment. You are the king of your castle. And what happens in the external Maya delusional world really doesn't matter, you know? You can't control it. So why would you try to change things that you couldn't control? So I would just do your inner work, protect your inner energy, and realize that you have all the tools inside you as you to help you navigate this world. And you start to become a detached witness and laugh at the world like the joke it is. Look at those pigs rolling in the mud again, Here they go again, Oh, what can you do? It becomes a comedy show, the Maya delusional world, like an episode of Seinfeld. Oh, here comes Kramer through the door. I knew that was going to happen. He always comes through at this point, like clockwork. The same like the Maya delusional world. Oh, here they come again. Oh, a new war, a new virus. I don't know what they have. A bunch of stuff. Here they go. They're running the playbook. Oh, the Wizard of Oz is at it again. He's coming for my consciousness again. Put up my shield. Here comes the psyops. Dissolve on impact. Ping, 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 ping. They're constantly pinging me also, right? Ping, ping, ping. Dissolve. But I have compassion for people who don't have a shield. Luckily, we have a nice Cavachum shield that I put up every day before I go out into the world. I go, all right, here I go out into the world. They're going to be pinging my shield like crazy, but this is the Maya delusional world. So it really helps to dissolve it like butter in the sun when you see this Maya delusional like world, like the comedy show, And, it's like when I was in the 6th grade, there was always this liar kid, My father's Donald Trump, and I got a solid gold airplane. Where is it at? I want to see it. Oh, it's in the shop, It's in Texas right now. You can't look at it. Blah, blah, blah. So that's how I look at the Maya delusional world, like that little devil on your shoulder. Blah, 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 blah. Get out of here. Get lost. So that's kind of how I look at the Maya delusional world, like the joke it is, So, yeah, that's what I would say. Don't let other people's ghost story become your ghost story. Don't let other people's narrative become your narrative. Use your own discernment, your own discrimination, and do what resonates with you. Don't listen to anybody else, Protect your castle, Put your shield up. There's a constant attack on your consciousness, They're pulling your attention in all directions. Look over here, look over here. And that's why they call it the monkey mind. Monkey jumping tree to tree. Oh, banana over here, banana over there. Jump, 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 So when you start mastering your mind and taking control of your mind, you start dulling this and dissolving this as much as possible. But like Krishna said in the Bhagavad Gita, your ego is always hiding over that tree over there. Hello, friend. Can I come in today? No. Stay outside in the cold and rain. Please, friend. I'm so cold. Ego outside, God inside.
Number 5 quote. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live.
Ooh. True. Yeah. In yoga, we have a bunch of songs that welcome the golden flight, let's say it like that, Mahasamadhi, Om Namah Shivaya, Trayambaya, Yajamahe, Sugandhim. So we're welcoming the time when the fruit detaches from the tree, if you know what I'm saying, right? The fruit, your soul, the tree, your physical body. So you've been given a true gift, a true treasure of coming to a higher state of awareness. I would wake up with this smile on your face, squeeze every bit of juice out of every day as you can, and enjoy it as much as you can with a big smile on your face. Even so-called bad things you start to laugh at, if I don't know, I stub my toe on the wall, I'll be like, good one, not gonna dance with you today, So you start to laugh at this Maya delusional world like the joke it is, and you enjoy living to the fullest. What a beautiful gift it is to be awake, aware, and conscious on the spiritual path, you know? So, yeah, I wouldn't be like Chicken Little hiding under your bed, scared of life. I would embrace life. I'd jump out of bed every morning with a big smile on your face. Woohoo! Soul Talks today. Going to the beach. Answering people's questions. Let's make donuts, you know? Let's have a good time. So that would help you navigate this crazy, chaotic, Maya delusional world, because they are constantly attacking your consciousness. They are constantly stealing your attention. It's rough out here. It's chaotic. So I would say put up your shield and definitely protect your energy as much as you can. And just something as simple as smiling throughout the day will help get you through the day. Laughing at it, you know, smiling about it, not taking it so serious. Definitely not being a fear-based state. Stay fearless as much as you can, my friends out there. It is rough, but when you have that perspective, it's kind of like melting butter in the sun. You're like, good one. That's the best you've got. Easy day at the office, light work. You're okay. You think you can get me with that? Nice try. Not going for it. Not today, not never, you know? So, yeah, just have a smile on your face and it will help you navigate this world a lot easier for sure.
Cool. Number 6, never let the future disturb you. You will meet it. You have to. And the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present.
The future, I mean, I kind of look at it from the yoga perspective, like my guru. The future is just imagination. I don't know. I don't care about the future. It hasn't even happened yet. I got enough on my plate in the present moment, so I stay fixed and anchored in the present moment. My guru gave me a visualization. It's like putting a string through the pin of a needle head, right? Where we're catching that fly with the chopsticks. Come on, present moment, gotcha. You know? So I don't even think about the future at all. Like it's non-existence in my universe, right? It's gonna happen the way it's gonna happen. Let it happen. I got enough on my plate in the present moment, so I only focus on what I can control in the present moment. The future, who knows what's gonna happen, you know? So I don't even think about it at all. I like what my guru said. The future is imagination. The past is this memory. We stay fixed, anchored, and grounded in the present moment. All I can control is this present moment, and I'm probably never going to get this present moment back again, so I should enjoy it to the fullest. I'm trying to squeeze as much juice out of this present moment as I can, you know? So I'm going to be an enjoyer, and what happens in the future, who knows, you know? It's ever-changing, you know? Like, right now, I feel I hear a helicopter flying over me. Who knew that was going to happen? How could I prepare for that, you know? So I don't think about it. I just enjoy the present moment, and what happens, let it happen. I have no control over it, so I don't attach to anything I can't control. Let's say it like that. Oh, yeah, whatever, you know? And, you know, future, I don't know. It's going to happen the way it's going to happen. I have no control over it. I'm not going to waste any energy on it or drain my battery on it. Oh, let it happen the way it's going to happen. All I can control is this present moment. So that's all I do. Stay fixed, anchored, and grounded and centered in the present moment.
Number 7, whenever you are about to find fault with someone, ask yourself the following question. What fault of mine most nearly resembles the one I am about to criticize? Ooh.
Yeah, so the ugliest trait, in my opinion, is judgment of others, right? So as a yogi, we try to stay away judgment or dissolve it as much as possible because we don't criticize other people. And I like when Babaji said, you should always love your Kriya yoga tradition, but you should never criticize others' tradition. So if you go to Lake Shrine SRF in Malibu, California, Pacific Palisades, they have shrines, meditation gardens for all spiritual traditions. And I always thought that was beautiful. We love them all. All right. You know, if I'm judging anybody else, I need to be a better yogi, because that's not the yogic way, you know, or yogini way. We regardless of how we feel, it's basically something we should self-observe ourselves about. If I ever feel myself judging anybody else, I need to go in the bathroom and look in the mirror and self-observe myself and self-reflect. Why do I feel that way? You know, let people do what they do. I have no judgment about it. This is not the yogic way. We don't judge other yogis. Let them do what they do. And, you know, if it's not for me, I'm not going to send them an email or call them and tell them how they're wrong, you know. Let them be the way they're going to be, you know. And some other yogis, they say some questionable stuff, in my opinion, but I'm not going to send them an email or comment on them and tell them why they're wrong. Let them do what they want. And I kind of have the perspective like, I don't know about that, but it's better than people hurting other people or using drugs or, you know, whatever. So maybe get some people on the path, you know. So that's kind of how I look at it. I try to never be in a state of judgment. And if I am, I try to catch myself like, wait a minute, we're not that person no more, you know? We gotta shed that. That's not the yogic way. Like they say in The Mandalorian, this is not the way. So, you know, sometimes I gotta catch myself. It happens to me, you know? Like I told this story before. When I was in America, they used to have a PSA, public service announcement. The woman's cooking eggs. The baby's crying. She's starting to get frustrated. She goes to hit the baby and it pauses. It says, before you do something you'll regret, just breathe. So I just try to breathe, you know? Okay, well, almost got me, you know? That ego is sneaky, right? Like my guru said, it usually doesn't come through the front door. It's a thief in the night creeping through the back window while you're sleeping, you know? Creeping up on you. Hiding behind that tree over there, as Krishna says. So we always try to control ourselves and be the best person we can. And don't do something you'll regret, you know? And judgment is something I hope that doesn't exist in my universe. If it does, I'm going to navigate it and overcome it as best as I can.
Number 8 quote, the object of life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane. Okay.
Yeah, in this Maya delusional world, it is tough, right? You know, because there's a lot of traps, a lot of psyops, a lot of people trying to steal your attention, attacking your consciousness. So it's just a daily practice, just trying to keep sane in this crazy Maya delusional chaotic world. But if you have your shield up and you have the detached witness perspective, it'll definitely help you navigate this world. And you want to be the king or queen of your castle and do what resonates with you in the present moment. And don't give your power away. Don't give your belief away. Don't give anything away. Don't wait for anybody to save you. Save yourself. If you want to save yourself, it's a good practice. Go in the bathroom, look in the mirror, and say, I can't wait for anybody. I got to do my inner work. I got to save myself. I might be waiting forever for somebody to come save me or some kind of savior. I'm going to save myself, And this Maya delusional world, it's getting stronger by the day. I need to do my inner work and have some tools to help me navigate it instead of waiting for somebody else. So don't give your power away to anybody. Protect your energy, protect your power, and make sure your shield is up. And protect your sanity.
Yes. Oh, The number 9 quote, "The best revenge is to not be like your enemy." I like that.
Yeah, absolutely. The best revenge, as my mother used to say, is success. And how could you be successful? Don't be in a state of revenge at all, Just revenge is a lower frequency that we don't need. We take that trash out to the curb. So the best way to be overcome revenge, if your enemy or your so-called enemy wants to be in a state of revenge and get back at you and this and that, that's their karma. We don't want no karma like that. So revenge doesn't exist in my universe. That's a rock I tend to shed and throw away. I don't want to get back at anybody or show them how much better I am than them or whatever. This is the ego play. So I just try to be the best person I can be, and revenge is an emotion that doesn't exist in my universe, hopefully. So I let people do what they want to do, and if my so-called enemy, wants to poison their own vessel, their own vehicle with revenge, that's their problem. I'm not poisoning my vehicle. I'm purifying, I'm cleansing my vehicle. So revenge, guilt, jealousy, judgment don't exist in my universe. Or hopefully, if they do, I'm going to address it. I'm going to take it on the chin and address it head on, right? I see you, revenge. I see you. I shed you.
A number 10 quote, "Think of yourself as dead. You have lived your life. Now take what's left and live it properly. What doesn't transmit light creates its own darkness." Interesting.
I don't know about think of yourself as dead, right?
Yeah.
Like, well, if you're dead, it's over, So I would have the perspective of an enjoyer in this life. I wouldn't think of yourself as dead, I mean, that's a weird technique, I would say it's a true blessing to be alive today. I'm going to enjoy this present moment as much as I can with a big smile on my face, I mean, I come from the perspective that the water in my body is listening, so I don't want to speak anything into existence, I remember we had a Tupac quote, and he was like, I'm almost dead. He said something like that. I was like, no,
Yeah.
not that. Your water in your body is listening. We don't project that into existence, right? We don't, so anything like you are dead, I don't know about those techniques. I would say live life to the fullest with a big smile on your face. Squeeze as much juice out of the present moment as you can, like you're squeezing a lemon, like, come on, more, give me some more. That's all you got. Give me some more, So I don't know, like these techniques of pretending you're dead or saying you're dead, nah, I ain't doing none of that, I'm living life to the fullest with a big smile on my face, and I'm definitely not trying to predictive program myself, Life is hard enough without saying I'm dead, damn,
Yeah.
Damn. It's hard enough to be in a higher state of consciousness. I'm not trying to lower myself, like I don't know about that technique, So that's questionable, Marcus Aurelius, but I come from the perspective I'm gonna live life to the fullest. Like, these are the cards we're playing with. I'm gonna play with them as best as I can. I'm gonna squeeze as much juice out of this lemon of the Maya delusional world as I can, and enjoy it with a big smile on my face, and not take things so serious, and help as many people, and be a nuclear power plant of unconditional love as much as I can. But I'm definitely not trying to lower my frequency. It's hard enough to get to a higher frequency. My friend, you are dead. No, I'm not. I'm living life to the fullest. I chalk that one up to the Mother Teresa. You have to suffer because it's God's will. I don't think about
I
that.
want
No.
God.
God's will is I'm going to be a blissed out yogi with a
Yeah.
big smile on my face, happy as possible, you know? Dead, suffering, all these lower frequencies don't exist in my universe. I'm taking the trash out to the curb.
Well, my last quote, Marcus Aurelius, I think his most
Famous quote I remember from his movie, "What we do now echoes in eternity."
Yeah, so you should live the present moment to the fullest, you know? You squeeze as much as juice out of this Maya delusional world lemon as you can, you know? Get every last drop out of it. So what you do now lives in eternity, you know? And be the best person you can. Be an unconditional nuclear power plant of unconditional love. Help as many people as you can. Have a Santa Claus list of millions of people you help. Cue the sound effect, the Vedgari Moksha. Help, you know? Especially children. Love as many children as you can. Help as many children as you can. Uplift as many children as you can. Be a good example. Be a guiding light, you know? Be a lighthouse to ships lost at sea. Live by example. That's what I try to do. If I could do it, anybody could do it.
Yeah.
So we always try to be the best person, be the best living example as we can, you know? People are like, what about this person? I don't know about them, but I'm trying to be the best person I can be. And I'm trying to be the righteous person I could be. And I'm trying to help as many people as I can. I'm trying to love as many people as I can. And what I do, I mean, I'm not even trying to think about eternity. I'm just trying to be the best person I could be in present moment. And let the cards fall the way they may, if you know what I'm saying. So I'm from the yogic perspective. We don't have no expectations. We don't have no desires of wants and rewards. We just do the best we can in the present moment. So that's what I'm trying to do. If I live in eternity, that's great. If I don't, that's great too. I don't really have any expectations, so I can't be disappointed, you know? If, you know, so yeah, if I go before the council of elders and they say, well, you didn't live in eternity. I was like, I didn't have no expectations, so I don't really care, you know? I can't be disappointed because I have no expectations. So I'm just doing the best I can in the present moment and let the cards fall where they may, you know? And way people talk about me after I've shed my physical body, that's up to them. I have no expectations, you know? Or I like to see the perspective. They said, I want to be a sailboat going out into the sunset. And when you can't see my sailboat no more, I hope no one says my name again. So that's why there's very little information. They weren't attached to legacy or legendary status or whatever. They were just like, I'm just trying to do the best I can. And if people talk about me, I mean, that's okay, but I don't have no expectations. So that's kind of my perspective, you know? Just doing the best I can in the present moment.
Nice. Well, that was 11
Quotes by Marcus Aurelius. So great life quotes. So thank you for your insights on these quotes. This was great. Very inspiring.
11 divine quotes from the Roman philosopher Marcus Aurelius, sent in by our Kriya Yoga Masterclass member, Mariana. Very profound quotes. Marcus Aurelius, I wasn't too familiar, but I like what he had to say. Besides the death thing, not going to die to get to a higher consciousness.
It's all great.
But, you know, the other 10 were outstanding, you know. So not every 80% is a winner, right? So 11 Roman philosopher quotes from the great Marcus Aurelius, sent in by Mariana, wrapped up in a nice bow, interpreted by VEDAGURUDEV'S.
Well, I'm going to go back to our
comments. So I got a couple more.
And then I think we'll get ready to
wrap it up so you can stay dry. So we're at an hour and 40 minutes.
I can hear them playing the music and They're starting to come. Like you probably heard some trucks.
Yeah.
They have these trucks with big speakers. I guess they're waterproof and they play a bunch of music. So they're getting warmed up.
Yeah, you would be a great target for them.
So we'll get you up into safety.
Oh, they would love to get me. You know, I'm hoping I can get my laptop to safety and everything. Yeah, if they're in action and they see me, today I forgot my light.
Target.
So if you're wondering why it's so dark, I forgot my light. But now I'm thinking that was a good thing because that's how they see the light, you know?
Yeah.
So maybe Babaji saved me from myself, right? Today we're going to forget the light, you know?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that's a good idea, you know? I was like, I'm a little dark. I forgot my light. But now I kind of, you know, sometimes Babaji protects me from myself. Today is not a light day, VEDGURUDEV. Why? Yeah. We always bring our light.
Yeah, I always bring my own light.
45 Soul Talks, we brought our light. Why magically I forgot it today? Now I'm like, yeah, that's probably a good idea because the light's the way they can identify me the most, right? They see the light and they honk or whatever, you know, rev up their engine. So maybe I saved myself without the light today.
Well, Sandy says that I was
depressed for decades. I didn't know then that I could kick those negative vibes out. Yeah, just kick them.
Love it.
Yeah, I mean, this world is overwhelming. It's chaotic, you know. Sorry you were depressed for decades, Sandy, but yeah, when you have the awareness and the higher consciousness that you could kick those negative thoughts out, you create space for peace, love, harmony, you know, freedom. So you always want to take the trash out. You don't want it blocking your body. You want to create space for those higher frequency emotions and higher consciousness to come in. So yeah, that's a good perspective. Kick those negative vibes out. We don't need it. Taking the trash out to the curb, you know?
Hi, Felicia.
Dissolving it, creating space for higher frequencies.
Bye, Felicia.
You know, peace, love, and harmony. Bye, Felicia. To all those negative vibes. Bye, Felicia. Negative vibes. All negative vibes out. Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
Paul has a funny
comment. He says, that's going to be a new VEDGURUDEV-ism for me. Let's make the donuts.
Yeah, let's make the donuts. That's how I activate myself. If you don't know, they used to have a commercial in America for Dunkin' Donuts, and he would always wake up, like, I don't know what he'd wake up. There was a commercial 4 a.m. He said, time to make the donuts. So that's where I get it from. Time to make the donuts. Let's make the donuts, you know?
Well, at our ashram restaurant, I'm going to have to
put up that on the menu. VEDGURUDEV donuts.
Let's make the donuts, right?
What time is it? Time to eat the donuts.
Yeah, I'm working with Naveen. And we're looking for some land to rent to make an ashram in Thailand. And he also told me he has 14 acres in Humboldt County. So maybe we'll make it in Northern California too. That would be great also, you know. So 2 would be great, you know. And yeah, once we have an ashram and we have a little restaurant for all of our ashram attendees, we'll put up a sign. We'll put up the Babaji food mantra. And we'll put up time to make the donuts.
Time to make the donuts.
It'd give you a good smile, right? Every time I saw Babaji's food mantra in my guru's ashram, it always gave me a good smile, right? You know? So, you know, and we bless the food and we put our hands over the food, everything. So, yeah. Hopefully that will come into existence in the future. We're working on it. So trying to find some land, you know.
Well, Polyester was gone,
but now she is back. Running. She got back. Thank God.
Back in time, right?
Just before we go.
Oh, correct. Naveen Arjuna says, how often can you safely do extended water fasts? That's a great question.
I mean, that's a question for yourself. Your body is the best teacher and your body is the best doctor. So your body would tell you. My guru used to say, like, we feel a click, right? So I guess when you got to 96 hours, you felt a click like, okay, that's good enough. I reached my goal, you know. I not want to overdo it, not want to hurt myself. So, I mean, your body would tell you how you could safely do a extended water fast, you know. The good thing about it, when you start fasting, you see it's possible. Like, oh, great, you know. I reached this goal. Like, your ego has a way of tricking you. I can never do 96 hours. But once you reach 96 hours, you see anything is possible. The possibilities are limitless. And when you realize your true inner potential, you can go as long as you want. And it's kind of like running. You get addicted to running, you know? Like, oh, I like fasting. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel lighter. So your body would tell you how much it could go, you know? I mean, if you already done 96 hours, I would make it a daily practice of doing intermittent fasting. Try eating once a day and, you know, make that your habit and your practice. That's pretty much what I do, you know? I try to eat once a day, you know? And yeah, when you feel the benefits and fruits of fasting, it feels great. You feel a lot lighter, and you really see the narrative that they sold you, you need breakfast, lunch, and dinner, isn't really true, you know? I mean, if you've gone 96 hours, the possibilities are limitless, to be honest with you. So I would listen to your body, you know? I mean, it's not one size fits all. Like, what I would say is a number for me might not be a number for you. And if you've done 96 hours, I mean, you can go as long as you want, actually. You've already seen the light at the end of the tunnel. You've already reached the promised land. So, I mean, in my opinion, I would try to intermittent fast every day till you get to your desired goal. And, you know, if you've done 96 hours, you've probably seen you don't really need food that much. It's all a smoke and mirrors lie presented to you by the Wizard of Oz behind the curtain, if you know what I'm saying. So, yeah, I would just do what you can and listen to your body. Your body's the best doctor. So your body would tell you, like, okay, that's good. We're good. So, yeah, I would listen to your body. My guru used to say you feel a click, you know? Like, okay, that's enough, you know? He used to tell me, wait to feel the click, you know? And I would know, right? Like, there's the click. It's like a little ding, you know? A little click, a little thumb snap or whatever, right? Like, okay, I'm good, you know? You want to go more? No, I felt the click. I'm good, you know? So your body would tell you. You listen for the click, I would say, you know? Your body would tell you, all right, that's good, you know? But once you reach the promised land in 96 hours, there's nothing you can't do, you know? So 96 hours, how long is that? It's like 5 days? 4 days?
96 hours
20.
divided by 24.
That's almost 5 days, right? It's like 4.5 days. Excellent. Outstanding.
4 days. Wow.
4 days. Nice. Outstanding. Keep up the good work, Naveen.
Yeah.
You're killing it out here, you know?
Killing it.
So I would just listen to your body. Your body would tell you, you know? I mean, it'll tell you, like, okay, that's a little too much, you know? So don't overdo it. Just listen to your body. And when your body tells you, say, okay, you know?
Yeah.
That's enough.
Well, Naveen, Arjuna,
Correction, it's 17 acres.
Whoa, 17 acres. That's like a whole farm, you know? Bigger than a farm. Okay. Well, maybe, God willing, we could use 1 acre or however many to make some nice houses.
Yeah.
He was explaining me we could make a couple houses, you know, like tiny homes or like a yurt or like a
shared,
you know,
community.
like kind of like a community. So yeah, that'd be cool, you know.
Well, the way this world's going, it might be
Like the best option. Like, it's getting crazy out here.
Have like a off the grid bug out kind of location, grow our own food, you know, some solar or whatever, you know. Goodbye, cruel world.
Bye, cruel.
To my ashram.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia. Going to my ashram.
Bye, Felicia.
Oh, I was doing it at the same time as you.
Oh, it clicked it off.
Yeah.
Bye, Felicia.
Yeah, so we'll see, but that's excellent, So yeah, I would like to put that out in the universe to manifest into existence, That'd be cool. How far is Humboldt County from you?
Well, it's like the upper part of
California, so probably like 4 hours from me.
4 hours? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like on the border of Oregon and California?
Yeah. Yeah, it's at the top of California.
Yeah. Cool. Oregon. Osho.
Yeah. Yeah, let's not
Without
be like
the drama.
We're going to be a different.
I like the community part, but
let's keep
negativity or whatever, we can do without that, Community minus the drama, or whatever it was. I don't know,
Yeah.
So, okay.
I'm gonna black-eyed and gurus.
Oh.
A road guru giving a black eye to the yogic path.
Cindy says I like Osho. I want you.
Yeah, I mean, profound things to say.
Yeah, I don't really throw the baby out with the bathwater, and I really can't verify it either. They say, let's say. I don't know. I wasn't there. I do like some of the things he says. One, he makes me laugh. They say this one on Joe Rogan all the time. For the people, by the people, but the people are retarded. So
retarded.
They always cite that one on the Joe Rogan show, So I mean, he says some good stuff, I don't know, So I don't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater. So I look at Osho like I like it. I like the good things they say and the questionable things they say or do. I throw that out. That one's not for me, but I like what he said over here. So, David Icke, I throw out the reptilians. I've never had an audience, but the things he says about staying fearless and higher consciousness, I'll take it. Sounds good. So I don't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater. So, the good things Osho says, I celebrate. Questionable things, not for me, throw it out. So.
Thank you, Sandy. Yeah, we shouldn't be in judgment too much.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Well, Sandy says, now I'm salivating about the donuts. Vedguru Dev.
Yeah, I noticed I've been getting a lot of saliva in my mouth. You see, I'm kind of swallowing the Amrita like over and over. Yeah, maybe the Dunkin' Donuts activated me, that little guy, who makes the donuts. Oh, I sure can use some donuts, Then my mind starts drifting. I'll take 2 peanuts. I'll take a glazed one.
Yeah. I'll take an old-fashioned.
I remember when I was DJing, like, Krispy Kreme. They used to light up that sign, fresh donuts, and I was like, yeah, I guess I got to do it, 4 a.m., Krispy Kreme, sounds pretty good to me. And then you eat the glazed donut, and you're like, shouldn't have did that.
Paying the price.
That neon sign hypnotized me. There's fresh donuts right now at 4 a.m., nothing else to eat. I think I'm going to hit the Krispy Kreme.
Sandy has a question for me. Vedgari
Moksha, do you prefer cooking or baking? I prefer cooking. I don't know, baking, you have to be exact. You have to be like a scientist, but I don't know. I used to be into baking bread and I made my own starter. So I can do both. I just like cooking more because I feel like a witch and I can like just kind of use my intuition, but baking, you have to be precise. So yeah.
Thank you for asking. I should probably get back, do the thing that I'm weak at
and do more baking. I'll learn how to make some great donuts.
Well, I think to end
this, I'm going to give you just one question. So the last soul talk or sat song we had, I asked you what qualities you like about your guru. So so this is a question for anybody who wants to chime in, but what is one quality of VEDGURUDEV that you try to mirror in your daily life? And I would say that you don't give up. Your determination, no matter what happens, you never give up. Like when Chad quit, I think you even went stronger. So like in my daily life, I try not to give up. So that's one quality I try to emulate from you. So yeah. Anybody else?
Never give up, never surrender. I mean, I'll list some, and you could pick which one you like. Unshakable Mountain, my favorite.
Yes.
No matter how much it rains, no matter how much it snows, no matter how much wind, no matter how much sun, always Unshakable Mountain. Nuclear power plant of unconditional love, radiating love as much as possible. Help as many people, have a Santa Claus list of people I've helped. Look for opportunities to help as many people as possible. I don't know, you could put it in the YouTube chat, the good VEDGURUDEV-isms. I'm trying to think of a one that comes to mind.
I think is my favorite. You're not
no expectations.
Yeah.
You know, wake up with a smile on your face. Become the detached witness.
Yeah.
Yeah, just put whichever one resonates with you the best in there.
Yeah, and your strength of character,
like yeah, I think that's.
Oh, I have one for you.
Sandy says,
I love your humor.
Laughing is so high vibe. Yeah.
Yeah, we try to be lighthearted, not so serious, you know. And I always, when these strict gurus, I was like, man, we should be blissed out yogis and yoginis out here. We should be happy, you know. Life is so beautiful when you reach a higher consciousness. So, yeah, have a good time. Oh, Paul says, enjoyer, Boganantar. Yeah. We're bogies out here. We're enjoyers. We're enjoying life to the fullest. So those people that don't know what Paul's talking about, I was initiated in Katagarma, Sri Lanka, which is the same place where Boganantar initiated Babaji into the practices of Kriya Kundalini Pranayama. So Bogar means enjoyer. So one of my favorite citas is Boganantar. He enjoyed life. Anything he did in life, he enjoyed it to the fullest. So you could see, like, when I was at Songkran in Bangkok, I enjoy it to the fullest, you know. I'm not affected by it. I'm an enjoyer, you know. So I always try to have that enjoying perspective, you know. I'm a bogey, right? I'm an enjoyer. So I enjoy life to the fullest. I wake up, I jump out of bed with a big smile on my face. I enjoy this life to the fullest on a daily basis. I squeeze as much juice out of it as I can. So yeah, you're right. I'm gonna bogey. I'm a bogar. I'm an enjoyer.
Yeah, we got to see that when you went to Songkran.
Dan said, "Woo."
Actually, let's play it. So if anybody doesn't know, one last time for the road. You know, where's it at? Hold on, I'm getting to it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Never forget.
Be a bogey.
Do you want me?
So if you want to see an example of VEDGURUDEV being a bogey, an enjoyer, a bogar, here's a great example. A week ago, me and Songkran in Bangkok with over 1 million people. 1, 2, 3. Hey, 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 hey. Be an enjoyer. Be an enjoyer out here. Enjoy life to the fullest as much as possible. And there's a good example. You know, if I'm going to do Songkran, I'm going to dust off my flower shirt. I'm going to put my hands in the air. I'm going to be the hype man. I'm going to lead the party. So, yeah, be an enjoyer as much as possible. And,
Paul has a funny statement. He says, "Just don't bogart the weed." LOL.
oh, I don't bogart the weed at all. I'm not I don't partake in the I don't partake in the weed, you know. So you could bogart it all you want, right? Bogart the weed. That's a funny statement. Bogart the weed. So yeah, if you're gonna smoke weed, enjoy the weed. You know.
Yeah.
It's not my thing, but I don't have no judgment. Bogart the weed all you can.
Sandy just sent us a $10 donation. She said, "Laughter is medicine, a true frequency riser. Thank you for the high vibes, Vedgurudev and Vedgari Moksha and friends." Thank you.
Thank you for the super chat donation. It means a lot. We haven't had one of those in a while. So thank you for the $10 donation, and I'm very thankful for it. Yeah, laughter is high vibe meditation. Yeah, so we try to laugh as much as we can. One of our members in our class said we have the sixth sense, humor, in our class. So we always try to laugh as much as possible. The spiritual path should be enjoyable, you know? It shouldn't be so serious. You know, my guru always used to walk past me. Too serious, Vedgurudev. Happy, happy, happy. Walk away, you know? So we always try to have that perspective of lightheartedness and good vibrations and happy, enjoying time. So, yeah, exactly. I would agree with you. We always want to be in high vibrations with laughter. So we're trying to laugh as much as possible, be as lighthearted as possible.
Bye, Felicia.
Good sound effects, you know. Bye, Felicia. You know. So hopefully, when you watch any of our live streams, it puts a smile on your face, and you know, we give some good lighthearted references, and you know. It brings you to a higher state of consciousness. So yeah, good times. I'm glad you enjoyed my video of laughter and high vibrations, and hopefully it brought a smile to your face and helps carry you through the day. You know, anytime you think of Vedgurudev with his water gun in the air and his flower Songkran shirt, it puts a smile on your face and makes you laugh, right? You know. So I was lucky. I had a lighthearted guru, so we continued the tradition, the lineage of parampara of lightheartedness, you know. So I'm glad I didn't have a strict stick yogi, you know, guru, you know, Guruji, right? You know, hand over there. Oh, sorry, you know. So.
Well, I missed a comment from Sandy when she was asking me about cooking. She says, "Kitchen witch." Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. Cooking up the formula, the magic potion, right? The loving
my cauldron.
Food potion. The cauldron, right? Yeah.
Sandy's our first donation. All the other donations were from me, so she's the first.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sandy, leading the way with a $10 donation on the super chat, right? That's what it's called, super chat.
So high on.
Outstanding.
Polly says, "Nice, Narvina Juna. Still 10 minutes behind, catching up fast." You're almost there.
Oh yeah. Polyester does it on double speed, 2 times speed, so she could catch up to the present moment.
Davin Arjuda says that cannabis prices were the best in Bang Sarai, cheapest and best quality. Good to know.
Yeah, I know. I know they like that, right? Like they were asking me about that, and I was like, I have no clue, right? You have to tell me what they was like. Where did they got like good stuff? I was like, you're preaching to the choir. You're speaking Chinese to me. I have no clue. Yeah, I don't partake, but I don't know. If you see somebody, you tell me what the best stuff is. So they found a good shop, and they partaked. You know.
Yeah, I bet it
So
was
they
cheap.
know how to test the quality and everything.
Good quality.
So. I think they said 35 baht, which is $1 a gram. So
wow.
you yeah, pretty cheap. So they found a nice spot right next to their hotel. So Bang Ray has many benefits. Some I know about, some I don't know about. You know.
Yep. And Humboldt County.
Humboldt County, I'm sure, has a lot. I heard Joe Rogan talking about it. They say that's the main grow up place, but I haven't been able to verify it, but I believe it, you know.
Polyester says, I have fasted by skipping lunch on busy days, but by 5 p.m. I get real hungry, cold, dizzy, and discombobulated and cannot function even to cook dinner. Is that a normal thing or my constitution?
I mean, yeah, I would just do what you can. Like I said, listen to your body. If you feel discombobulated or discomfort or dizzy, I would discontinue fasting as quick as possible. So it takes some practice to get up to a many day time, you know? So I would just do what you can. Intermittent fasting is good. If you find yourself a little gaining some weight, I would suggest fasting, you know? Yeah, just skip lunch. If you feel yourself starting getting dizzy or lightheaded, then I would just discontinue the fasting. Just do what you can, you know? I mean, even doing 8 hours is still good, you know? Just do what you can, you know? So I wouldn't, yeah, if you feel dizzy or uncomfortable or lightheaded, definitely discontinue the fast, you know, as fast as you can, right? And, you know, don't try to push it. You don't want to faint or you don't want to hurt yourself any kind of way, you know? So only do what you can. But intermittent fasting's good too. I intermittent fast on a daily basis. I probably intermittent fast 24 hours every day. I eat like one time a day. So, but it's not one size fits all. Just do what you can. You know, you are your best inner doctor. You know your body better than anybody. So just do what you can. That's what I would suggest. You know, but definitely lightheaded or any dizziness, stop immediately.
Stop immediately.
You don't want to faint, you know, pass out or any of that, you know.
Polyester says, I often have some
plain yogurt before bed too to curb hunger at night. Yeah, I like to have yogurt too.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, whatever works best for you, that is the best way, I would say, you know. So you know your body way better than I could ever know your body or any doctor or anything. So I would just do what works for you and test everything. I would check off the boxes. Okay, I like when I eat yogurt, it gives me enough energy. Check, you know. I ate that. You know, I ate some Dunkin' Donuts before bed. That didn't work out. Uncheck.
Uncheck.
Yeah. Sandy says, cannabis has been a huge part of my spiritual path prior. I was brainwashed into my 40s by the anti-weed propaganda. I grew up with
in Canada. Yeah, what do they call it? God lettuce?
Absolutely. Like, you know, we've been sold a pack of lies, a bunch of conditioning from birth. I would say if cannabis helps you on your spiritual path, why not? You know, I mean, I met a lot of yogis and sadhus who smoked marijuana when I was in the Himalayan mountains. It didn't make them less of a yogi. It was their vehicle of choice. So I would say it's not one size fits all. If it helps you on your spiritual path, why not? You know? And who cares what other people say, you know? They say a bunch of stuff. They say
Yeah.
dolphins are dangerous. They have no clue what they're talking about. They say if they tell you about aliens, you'll jump out the window. Don't listen to anything they say. They say go right, I go left.
Yeah, thank you
So
for the direction.
whatever they say about cannabis, chalk it up there with the dolphins, you know, like whatever. Makes me feel good. I don't care what you say, you know. Maybe you should try it before you speak out against it, you know. So no judgment over here.
No judgment. Polyester says weight gain is not one of my problems, and that has smiley happy face.
Yeah, well, it also has benefits. You feel lighter, and, more mental clarity, you know. So, yeah, I mean, if you're not trying to lose weight or get your weight to a plate where you could maintain, I would just say do it for the spiritual benefits, mental clarity. You feel a lot lighter. So, yeah, it has other benefits too.
Well, Sandy says you're lucky, Polly, and I second that.
Yeah. Some of us, those Skittles be calling, and so we need to use a little bit, you know, lose a few, you know.
Oh, interesting. Narvina Zuna says Shiva is the
cannabis god, by the way. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Shiva was a partaker in many things, the cosmic dancer. So, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me, you know. I mean, part of a lot of sadhus and yogis' practice was partaking, you know. I didn't look at them any less, you know. It didn't make them less of a yogi, you know. The people who are judging are people who don't understand, you know. So I look at it like Neem Karoli Baba, unaffected, you know.
Sandy has a beautiful comment.
She says, "Hey, I'm a plump dumpling, and I love me."
A plump dumpling. The water in your body's listening. Yeah, always have self-love, love yourself, and speak highly to the water in your body, you know.
I'm delicious. I'm a plump dumpling. Oh. Well, I think I'll put a bow on this. I just want to say
thank you to every single soul that joined us tonight. And my heart is full after this conversation. And I truly hope you're walking away with something valuable, whether it's a new insight or just a little more peace in your spirit. If tonight's talk touched you and you're feeling inspired to go deeper, I invite you to explore the path of Kriya Yoga and join our school. We would love to walk this journey alongside you. Before you go, I have a small favor to ask for the mission. Please show us some love. Hit that like button, drop a comment, and hype us in the chat. When you engage with us, it tells YouTube to share these videos with more people who might be looking for this exact hope. Supporting this channel is a way that would be the best blessing ever for our community. Thank you for being part of the light. Until next time, Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
Yeah, very
that would
great.
Be wonderful.
And then, do you have a closing prayer, or?
That was it. Just
that was it. Okay. Great.
Yeah.
Sandy says, I
work, play, learn, and drum with Shiva all the time since 2019, and yet I didn't know this juicy tidbit of info, Naveen. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh. Shiva, the cosmic dancer, drumming, dancing, creating the universe, preserving the universe, destroying the universe. The circle of life. Lord Shiva. And having a toke every once in a while too. What Naveen says.
Yeah.
Put it in the air, right? Yeah. Lord Shiva.
Mahadev.
Mahadev, Mahadev, Mahadev.
Oh. Polly Esther says,
Sandy, not lucky. Busy nature. Cannot sit still for long. Burn it off fast. Hence why I have never been able to fast 24 hours or longer. Hungry sets in 6 hours max after a solid meal. Oh, interesting.
Or just do the best you can, you know. It's not one size fits all, you know. Like, we're just doing the best we can out here. You know,
Yeah.
6 hours is better than 0. So that's the way I look at it. So 6 hours is great too.
Yeah. And Sandy says,
Understood, Polly. Yeah. We all have different bodies.
Polly says, interesting, Narvina.
Yeah. That's
tidbits we didn't know.
You see, Lord Shiva has many hands. So in
Yeah.
one of those hands, I guess he got a nice spliff rolled up. As Paul says.
Polly Esther says,
Loving yourself is great, Sandy. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, absolutely. Love yourself as much as possible. Have as much self-love for yourself as you can. Be the biggest cheerleader for yourself as possible, right? You know? And when you have that perspective, you don't need other people to be your cheerleader. You're your own biggest cheerleader, right?
And Sandy says, I can sit for hours and
do double Taurus. I'm always hungry, LOL.
You're a Bogar.
Yeah, it creeps up on you, you know. In my case, those Skittles be calling when I go to 7-Eleven in Thailand. They be calling, hey you, we're over here. Come get us. Taste the rainbow. Taste the rainbow, VEDAGURUDEV. No.
Polly is laughing. Laughing. Polly is sending us laughing emojis. We are laughing with tears coming out of our eyes.
Well, I think that's it to keep you
bring you to safety before you get wet.
We made it to the finish line with hopefully in the next 10 minutes I don't get a nice bucket of water over my head for Thanks for Ray Songkran.
I love your sense of humor. A nice bucket.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. Our April 19th VEDGURUDEV Soul Talks live from the Thailand beach with me, VEDGURUDEV, and Vedgari Moksha. And thank you for all your profound questions in the YouTube chat. Very great Soul Talks. Another one for the books. Very great insights. And thank you, Mariana, for your Marcus Aurelius 11 quotes from the Roman philosopher. Very outstanding. So before we go, we'll tell you about this. Let me see what that say. That one for the picture of Shiva in the one hand.
Yeah.
So I guess in one of his many hands, he's putting it in the air, right? Celebration, right?
He's the Bogar.
I never knew Lord Shiva was a Bogar of marijuana, right? Snoop Dogg in the Hindu tradition, right?
Yeah.
Putting it in the air.
The more you know.
Good to know. Yeah, so before we wrap up our VEDGURUDEV Soul Talks live from the Thailand beach with me, VEDGURUDEV, and Vedgari Moksha, tell you about the ways you can support the Kriya Yoga Masterclass. First way to support the Kriya Yoga Masterclass is by practicing Kriya Yoga. And the way we practice Kriya Yoga, we have a Kriya Yoga Masterclass. You know, we have a special offer, lifetime membership, $200, one-time payment, never pay again. One time and practice Kriya Yoga the rest of your life. Just go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. And in this video, you'll see all the benefits you get by taking us up on our lifetime membership, $200, one-time payment. Just go to kriyayogamasterclass.com.
Welcome to the Kriya Yoga Masterclass, the #1 yoga community on SKOOL, where dedicated seekers learn the sacred practice of Kriya Yoga to awaken peace, clarity, and higher consciousness. If you're ready to go deeper, the Masterclass gives you everything you need to build a powerful daily practice and awaken your true inner potential. Inside the community, you'll receive powerful, unlimited access to Saturdays, live weekly Kriya Yoga classes, Sundays, Soul Talks Talks live from a Thailand beach. Wednesdays, live Kriya Yoga satsangs. Bi-monthly full moon and new moon holy fires. 500 plus on-demand training videos. And the best part, you get it all for only $200. Lifetime access, never pay again, invest once, practice for life. If you feel the calling to awaken your true inner potential through Kriya Yoga, go to kriyayogamasterclass.com and join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass today.
Just go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. Join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass today. Lifetime membership, $200. One-time payment, never pay again. Practice Kriya Yoga the rest of your life. Just go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. The second way you could support the Kriya Yoga Masterclass is by visiting our Kriya Yoga store. For all your spiritual needs, just go to kriyayogashop.com. Support Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork on shirts, notebooks, tumblers, and canvases. I think we have 6 Raksha beads left.
Yep. 6.
As Jay Clo said, he purchased one. He feels divinely protected out there. He feels a lot better. So consecrated, activated, blessed by Vedgurudev and the Vedic Brahmin priests in our February 9th Holy Yagna Hamahavan fire ceremony. And let's see what Polyester said. Thank you, Vedgurudev, Vedgari Moksha, and yogis here. Another wonderful soul talks. Another wonderful soul talks for the books. So thank you, Polyester, for that. And we'll show you all the benefits you get by joining our Kriya Yoga Masterclass. Go to kriyayogashop.com and support Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork on shirts, notebooks, tumblers, and canvases. In this video, see everything we have to offer in our Kriya Yoga shop. kriyayogashop.com.
Go to kriyayogashop.com to explore our Kriya Yoga store. When you look online, most spiritual items feel mass-produced, disconnected from the sacred meaning they're trying to represent. That's exactly why we created the Kriya Yoga shop, a place where authentic spiritual symbolism and divine artwork come together. Inside the Kriya Yoga shop, you'll discover 108 Raksha beads and Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork on t-shirts, notebooks, tumblers, and canvases for Goddess Kali Devi, Kriya Yoga Samadhi, the divine union of Shiva and Shakti, Babaji on the fire, Lord Ganesha, the 7 chakras, the Sri Yantra, Vedgurudev and Satupan Lake, the Holy Yagna fire, Shanmukhi Mudra. Imagine bringing Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork into your daily life. Go to kriyayogashop.com and make your purchase today.
Just go to kriyayogashop.com and make your purchase today. Support Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork on shirts, notebooks, tumblers, canvases. We have 108 Raksha beads. You see right there the Babaji tumbler. Right there in Vedgari Moksha's hand. So we have 108 Raksha beads. And if you need some divine protection, also comes with a sutra that we're all wearing. And J. Clo approved, right? Said it's really helping him out. So outstanding. So if you need some 108 Raksha beads, 1 mala, just go to kriyayogashop.com. And the last way is by practicing Kriya Yoga. Just go to freekriyayoga.com. And in this video, you'll see all the benefits you get from joining our free Kriya Yoga school. Money should be no barrier to entry. So if you love Kriya Yoga and you want to start practicing Kriya Yoga, we have 11 beginner mini courses in our classroom session. So just go to freekriyayoga.com, click on the yellow join group button, and it's 100% free, and you can have some Kriyas in your pocket that help you navigate this world. In this video, you see everything you get from joining our free Kriya Yoga school, freekriyayoga.com.
Welcome to the free Kriya Yoga school, the #1 authentic yoga community on Skool, where thousands are actually practicing Kriya Yoga worldwide. This isn't theory, it's real transformation. Inside you'll get Authentic Kriya Yoga teachings, simple, practical, and powerful. 2 YouTube live streams every week. Wednesday, live Kriya Yoga Q&A satsangs, getting direct answers. Sunday, live deep soul talks on a Thailand beach. 11 step-by-step beginner mini courses. No confusion, just progression. A global community that keeps you consistent. Real support, so you stop quitting halfway. Here you get structure, accountability, and momentum. And it's 100% free. So the real question is, are you ready to practice Kriya Yoga or just keep watching? Click the yellow join group button now or stay stuck. Your call.
Click the yellow join group button now or stay stuck. Your call.
Your
Just
call.
go to freekriyayogamasterclass.com and you see, we're the #1 yoga community on SKOOL, both the free and the paid Kriya Yoga Masterclass and the free school. This is the banner for our paid school, Kriya Yoga Masterclass, VEDAGURUDEV, Master Yoga Teacher, VEDAGURUDEV Yoga Acharya Certified, #1 yoga community on SKOOL, real spiritual tools to overcome the world. You see the location pin? Oh, where did it happen? Okay, the location pin of all of our members all around the world, you know, in our paid school, kriyayogamasterclass.com. And this is what our free school looks like. Free Kriya Yoga School, Kriya Yoga Authentic Teachings, Kriya Yoga 2 live streams per week, #1 yoga community on SKOOL, starting your spiritual journey and having fun, 100% free. And these are all the location pins, people around the world practicing Kriya Yoga, 100% free, thousands of people practicing around the world. So with that said, I hear them sparking up the Songkran activities, so we should probably get out of here in a second.
Yeah, let's go.
Let me see. There's the
Thank
free
you for the
Kriya Yoga
hearts,
School.
Darren.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, become a member of our YouTube channel, youtube.com /@VEDGURUDEV. Click the subscribe button, click the join button. And if you feel the urge to give us a super chat like Sandy, we appreciate it wholeheartedly. Thank you, Sandy, for your $10 super chat. We appreciate it. You know, much appreciated.
Yes.
So, do we got any closing comments?
Just 3 big, beautiful hearts
from Darren. So thank you, Darren.
Thank you, Darren. Glad you could join us. I posted a video Darren sent me on WhatsApp app. It's called the Sacred Covenant. It's on our Kriya Yoga Masterclass in our community. It's a great video. Gives you some insights of what the elites really think of us. So if you're a member of our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, look for that. It's called Sacred Covenant video. And make a long story short, poison your mind, poison your body, poison everything. To poison the food, everything. All of the above. So I guess with that said, I can hear them starting to play the music. So the water is coming shortly. So let's make it out the doorway. So we do this Soul Talks every Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Usually go 2.5 hours, 3 hours. Tomorrow, Mantra Monday, Narayana Balaji. 108 Raksha beads, 1 mala for Lord Narayana. Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We do our satsang, usually go 2.5, 3 hours. So should be pretty profound, you know. And yeah, if you want to support the Kriya Yoga Masterclass, everything is right there on the screen right now. So many different ways you could support the Kriya Yoga Masterclass. So before we go, let's wrap it up with Babaji's Mula Mantra. Anytime you need help and you want to call Babaji, you can call Babaji's direct phone number, Babaji's Mula Mantra, which is Om Kriya Babaji Nama Om. And Vedgari Moksha will say it 3 times very beautifully right now.
Om Kriya Babaji Nama Om. Om Kriya Babaji Nama Om. Om Kriya Babaji Nama Om.
Om Kriya Babaji Namo. Om Kriya Babaji Namo. Om Kriya Babaji Namo. If you resonate with Kriya Mataji and you want to call upon Mataji, I will give you Mataji's Mula mantra, which is Om Kriya Mataji Nama Om. And Vedgari Moksha will say it so beautifully 3 times right now.
Om Kriya Mataji Nama Om. Om Kriya Mataji Nama Om. Om Kriya Mataji Nama Om.
Om Kriya Mataji Namo. Om Kriya Mataji Namo. Om Kriya Mataji Namo. Next, we will say Loka Samasta Sokino Bhavantu. Sending peace, love, freedom, and harmony to all beings on all planes of existence. And Vedgari Moksha will say it so beautifully 3 times right now.
Loka samasta sakina bhavantu.
Loka samasta sakina bhavantu. Loka samasta sakina bhavantu.
Loka Samasta Sukino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukino Bhavantu. And lastly, we sing the Shanti Universal Peace Mantra, sending peace and love to all people all around the world. And Vedgari Moksha will say it so beautifully right now.
Om Shanti, 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 Shalom, Sat Nan,
Sadhu Tao and Spirit Swami Kami Amen Amen Umen Selah Om
Om Shanti, 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 Shalom, Sat Nam, Sadhu Tao, Om Spirit, Swami Kami, Amen, Amen, Omen Selah
Welcome to the Kriya Yoga Masterclass, the #1 yoga community on SKOOL. Inside you'll get unlimited access to live weekly Kriya Yoga classes, soul talks live from a Thailand beach, live Kriya Yoga satsangs, bi-monthly full moon and new moon holy fires, 500 plus on-demand videos, and you get it all for only $200. One-time payment, lifetime access. Go to Kriya Yoga Masterclass and join the Kriya Yoga Masterclass today. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. Inside the Kriya Yoga shop, you'll discover 108 Raksha beads and Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork on t-shirts, notebooks, tumblers, and canvases for Kali, Samadhi, Shiva and Shakti, Babaji on the fire, Lord Ganesha, the 7 chakras, the Sri Yantra, Enlightened Vedagurudev, the Holy Yagna Fire, Shanmukhi Mudra. If this artwork represents your soul, visit kriyayogashop.com.
Kriya Babaji Namo. 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 Kriya Babaji Namo.